Grand Rising, everybody. This is a beautiful Sunday. It's finally gotten kind of cold. We've had a nice pre-cold season. It wasn't cold at all, and we're just now getting the cold, and it's in December, so we're grateful. So let's get into this walk and talk. So President Trump has been threatening the BRICS alliance. Okay, so BRICS alliance is an alliance between several countries, and one of their main, according to what we've been hearing, one of their main reasons for being an alliance and allying with each other is economics. It's an economical situation. I feel like that they're trying to change in the favor of the BRICS alliance in the countries, and according to what we've been hearing, they are. All right. So what they're trying to do is create their own financial situation, or their own financial system. Get off the dollar, probably get on the gold standard, or create their own money to circulate. Okay, so if that's right now, and for many decades, the American dollar has been the most exchange of money used all across the world. The American dollar is higher than in the countries and worth more than in a lot of the countries where it circulates. Okay, so in other words, our dollar is higher and worth more than theirs. So BRICS is, I guess, trying to change that. All right. One thing that I noticed that scares the U.S. out of their pants is other countries getting rid of the dollar and basing their economy on gold. If that happens, the dollar will be worthless all around the world, and even right here in America. We already know that because of inflation, the American dollar is about totally worthless at this point as it is. Just think, if this BRICS alliance, which includes these countries I'm about to name off: Brazil, Russia, India, China, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and United Arab Emirates. If they drop that dollar, we in trouble. So Trump is threatening BRICS, and he's saying that if they try in any way to undermine the American dollar, they will end up paying 100% tariffs. He said he's gonna make them pay 100% tariffs. So a tariff is basically a tax on imported goods. All right. So if they want to sell their products to the United States and the United States citizenry, and we know that America is the most the biggest consumer nation on the earth, that will hurt them quite a bit. To what extent, I'm not sure, because I feel like because of the main alliances, India, China, and the United Arab Emirates, maybe even Russia, are very powerful and have the ability, probably by themselves, to put even more stress on this dollar. I heard that if BRICS had their way, our dollar, you would have to have, put it this way, you would need $52 to equal $1. That's how they could possibly flunk the American dollar in America and all across the world. So he's threatening them with tariffs. I don't know if them creating their own monetary system would, if the tariff against them, if he was to start making them pay 100% tariff, I don't know if that would hurt them more than if they just had their own monetary system, okay, and dump the dollar. So I'm not versed in that part of how the world economy works, but I know that he has threatened the BRICS alliance. Ain't that something? All these low down dirty economic practices that they have done to the countries all over the earth, especially in Africa, with the World Banks and all that, all of these things they've done. They've put these countries in debt literally forever through our monetary system and how we operate. Okay? So these people wanting to be more interdependent instead of dependent on the American dollar are now being threatened. They don't have no right to autonomy. They don't have the right to make the best decisions for their country economically, according to Trump. But then again, we have a lot to lose, but we put ourselves out there like that. So when the dollar falls, great will be the fall of it. See, that's what the American government has gotten us into as citizens, okay? So I heard years ago that these countries that we think are beefing are not really beefing. They're all on the same team. It's a game that they're playing on us. They're not beefing at all. So I don't know how to place that in retrospect concerning that war over there between Ukraine and Russia. So it's definitely a chess game that they play on a chessboard. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. At this point, I don't know what to believe. All I can do is say, be ready. And for the most part, you might not be able to be ready in the way that you think you're gonna need to be ready, but you definitely can get prepared in your heart for what's about to happen. Look at another ducky friend. Aww, so cute. Look at you. You're so cute. Yes, you are, little. Okay. Is that a duck or a geese? I've been calling these birds ducks. They might be geese. I don't know. It's a damn shame, but I don't know. Hey. So I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what to believe at this point. I ain't gonna double lie and say I'm not into conspiracy theories, because when I first got off into conspiracy theories about 20 years ago, I'm seeing now that was considered conspiratorial. Oh, that stuff is true. It's modern day talking points. It's right there in front of us. Ain't nobody even trying to hide it, but it was considered a conspiracy 20 years ago. So, I don't think there are conspiracy theories. I think that some people over exaggerate. Some people are just lie to get likes, clicks, and views and popularity and money. But for the most part, 85% are over what you've been hearing is true. It's just a matter of time for it to reveal itself. So again, I don't know what to believe, but Trump did threaten these very, very powerful countries. And what I don't understand is I thought that for the most part, China and India were our allies. Every time you call into some customer support system, who do you hear? Indians and Chinese. Asiatic foreigners on the other end. We're full of Chinese and Indian people who own so much of American infrastructure. India owns almost all of the, not the big hotels really. I don't know if they own Hilton and all that. I know they don't. But they own the ones that you see on the streets every day. They own all the hotels. Chinese own all the hair shops and the nail shops. That's not by accident. So I'm thinking, what's going on? First you threaten them with higher tariffs and maybe even, I don't know how we're gonna go to war against all them countries. We can only try to hurt them economically. And then you allow them into the country to take over industries, buy up lands. I heard years ago that China was trying to buy Michigan. I didn't know the states were for sale. I don't know if they own it today or not. So that's a whole different video for a whole different day. So the truth is going to come out about all of it. All right, and like I said, you can only be prepared. The best place to prepare for what's to come is in your hearts. So, peace and love to all of you all. Have a great Sunday. And I'm out. Until next time.